So I mentioned about no aquarium or rabbit cage. This is just an example of one way of housing your guinea pig. And obviously I've opened it up so you can see what is inside it. This is an indoor guinea pig cage. This would not be suitable for outdoors at all. I like it as an indoor cage because it has a canvas on the bottom. Even though I have put some plastic puppy pads here, and a towel and the fleece to absorb anything, it does protect your floor. It's an open pen, so it's very easy to get the guinea pig out of the cage. If your cage only has a front opening and you've got a guinea pig that's very lively, it can be quite a circus performance chasing the guinea pig around through a rather small doorway. So I like the ones that open on the top. That seems to work better for me anyway. If they are outside guinea pigs, they're not part of the family. You don't get to observe them as much and they can get sick quickly. A guinea pig will be a lot more stimulated being inside the house in the main room of the house. People will actually pay more attention to them than if they're in a back room. And you will get more out of your animals the more they are part of your family. Outside, you have to be more concerned with the environment as regards heat or cold. Heat is what affects us mostly here. The sunshine and also any predators. If they're in an open pen, you actually have to look to the sky for possible predators. And we actually have a lot of wildlife coming through our backyards now. Raccoons, possums, even some loose dogs of the neighborhood could possibly get into your normally safe yard and would get to the animals. So you have to make sure, if they are outside, that they are in a very secure, shaded, protected area. Bedding. People talk a lot about the bedding. There's such a variety of bedding on the market these days. What is becoming more popular is the fleece because it's nice and soft for the guinea pig's little feet. People can launder it very easily. You don't get the dust or the mess associated with the bedding. So it comes down to your choice what you would like to use. If you're going to use fleece, you generally need a litter box. And if you hang the hay next to the litter box, you will find that the guinea pig will go into the litter box, happily munch on its hay, and if you're familiar with guinea pigs, the moment they start eating, it also causes them to go to the bathroom. So they will generally get used to using the litter box as they eat in here. And you can have a variety of different places that you put the litter box. Nowadays, we're encouraging people to consider 7 square feet for a guinea pig, and then each additional guinea pig at least 1 to 2 feet extra. You can build your own cages, and there are some very nice cages being built and shown to people online that are easy to create and much cheaper than the commercial ones. The commercial cages are just generally not big enough for guinea pigs. I still encourage getting your guinea pigs out to exercise them and stimulate them in a different environment. You can stimulate them in their own cage with tubes and hiding areas. If you're finding that your guinea pig lives in the hiding area has to come out, because then the guinea pig has confined itself to living in this space.
But if it doesn't mind it, do you know if it doesn't mind it?
You don't want the guinea pig living in this little space because it will do its business in this space, it will get dirty, its feet will become infected. You want the guinea pig to be exercising and coming out. An alternative for that could be that you drape a towel over a corner or a part of the cage so the guinea pig still feels sheltered, but they're not confined to this tiny little space. Tubes are for running through, not living in. So again, if they're living in this tube, you remove it. Very very popular becoming these lovely little fleece huts that the guinea pigs can snuggle in and sleep in, and are easily washable, and these can be purchased or made by you at home too. They do play with toys. I've seen guinea pigs playing with bells, and this way to deliver hay is a little bit more stimulating. They will push a ball. They won't lift it up and throw it necessarily, but they will push it, and we've had a guinea pig that loved his ball and would push it all around the pen. You can protect the hay by using old cardboard tubes. You protect it, and then the guinea pig can chew on that and throw it around if they wish to. This is a ball that delivers the hay, so if you have a guinea pig that likes to play with that, he can certainly play with that. I would recommend 2 water bottles, even for one guinea pig, because in case one gets blocked and you don't realise it, then there's a backup. And I change out the water every morning and every evening, and I find that guinea pigs enjoy the cooler, fresher water straight away. They'll come and drink more, and we want the guinea pigs to be drinking more, just like we should be drinking more. It's healthier for them. You need to keep the area clean, and that depends how big the cage is, as how frequently you will have to do that. You can spot clean, and then every week or every 2 weeks, do a much more thorough cleaning with some disinfecting, say some white vinegar, wiping the whole base of the cage down, letting it dry before putting the guinea pig back in. So if you follow these basic principles, I believe your guinea pig will have a happy, long life. And if you would like to come and meet some of the guinea pigs we have, you're welcome to come and meet them and ask me any other questions you may have.
If you put them on a fleece bottom like that, how often do you take that thing out?
The fleece on the top? Well, if they're good guinea pigs and you've managed to litter box train them, you just clean out the litter box every day.
Are they easy to litter box train?
You can train guinea pigs from a young age to be litter box trained. If you're adopting older guinea pigs, it's a little bit more challenging. You will have to do some spot cleaning of the poops generally on the fleece. People are liking this because it's soft and it's actually more economic to be laundering these than paying for the bedding.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. The bedding is very expensive.
And with the dust and the allergies and that, it's much cleaner. There's no dust with that kind of setup. Yes?
The hay balls you have there are much too small for my boys and the amount they eat. And I end up putting it in a bowl, which then they take all over, which once it gets dirty, they won't eat it and I throw it away. But
that's a very good point. If a guinea pig has to have 75% of its daily diet with hay, yes, this would be a pathetically small portion for a guinea pig in a day. And these are all fairly small, but you can create a hay rack that could go the full length of this area, and then put a large handful of hay in here. Good point. Any other questions? Thank you so much. And if you have any other questions but don't want to ask publicly, please come and talk with me.
Good job.